All right. One of our final tasks that we're going to do here in our technology course is create an e-portfolio. Now there's a whole ton of different places on the web to make a website. We're just going to use Google Sites. Right up here I've kind of transferred over my website to Google Sites. It'll look something like this. This is the home page where I just have general stuff. You can add links. They appear up at the top here. Here's kind of the court cases that I do in my math classes. Maybe we'll go to technology. I don't think I have it fully set up, but I have some of the things. Pop bottle rockets, YouTube videos on how to do a bunch of the stuff. 3D printing. Here's our bridge build stuff. I don't yet have anything for app development. But what we're going to do is build a website kind of like this. And it's pretty easy using Google Sites. So we'll jump right into it. Here's some of the math courses I do. Okay. And I'll give you a quick start, a quick little tutorial on how to start. So let's assume we're just opening up our browser and we're at Google. Normally, we click and we go to our Google Classroom, and we're always checking our Google Classroom every period that we log in. Well, instead we're going to go to Google Sites, and if it's not there, we can just search for Google Sites, and if we're logged in, we can go in and set up. Now, in the past, this is a past student site. And this is the old website, so I would need to request access to see what he did here, and he put some CO2 car stuff that we did. We did some different things in different semesters. Anyway, you can make one of these old sites if you want to. However, Google just updated their stuff, and there's new Google Sites. And these ones are much better. You gotta get to it through Chrome. If you log in through Internet Explorer, it won't work. So if you log in through Chrome, here is my current website, and it's very easy to make a website. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna click the big plus over here, and I'm gonna create a new site. And this is how you would go about setting up your new website. So it'll take a second. If you come up to the top here and go to themes, if you don't like this theme, there are a bunch of different themes. This is the one that I've got for my other one. Maybe I'll go with this one because it's something completely different. I'm going to do McKenna's electronic portfolio. Okay. Maybe I'll just call it ePortfolio. If you like something else for yours, you can call it whatever you want. Okay. Now, I don't know if you saw that. You can add a logo down here. You can upload a different image, select a different image. There's a whole bunch of stock images, or you can pick. You can upload one and choose that. You can kind of customize it how you want. Now, one thing before we get too far into this, when we go to publish, I'm going to click publish, because in order for it to be on the internet, you need to publish it. Some people don't want all their stuff out on the internet. When we click publish, there's going to be a couple options here. People at WCDSB, if you don't want your website out on the internet, we're going to choose this option, and then we can delete it once this course is done. If you don't care and you do want it out there, you can click this one and anyone will be in there. If you click this, then you will not be in search engines. If you don't click it, then and you have some content that is kind of exclusive to your site, then people may find you in search engines as well. So anyways, for right now, we'll just leave it as only the people at the Waterloo Catholic District School Board can see it. And we gotta give it, we gotta give it a name. So let's say McKenna McKenna Portfolio, and it kind of adds it. That's going to be the URL. This is going to be, assuming it accepts it, what we copy and paste and submit in Google Classroom as our ePortfolio. So I'm going to click publish. See, whoops, I changed the setting there. Let's suppose you do that by accident. And now my website is open to anyone on the internet. You can always go in and change those. If you change your publishing settings, you can always go in and change that and save it. Okay? So, now that I've got the start of my website here, if I want to see how it looks, to preview it, I can click the eye and preview it. What's kind of nice is it's got a couple options here. This is on a computer monitor. Here is what it would look like on a tablet. Here's what it would look like on a phone, which is pretty cool. We'll get out of that. Let's add some pages. Kind of like just starting the whole thing. We're going to have our safety page. There's our safety page. I'm going to add, what else did we do? We did pop auto rockets. I'm going to do a page about the pop auto rocket builds that we did. I'm going to do a page about our bridge build. I'm going to do a page about the Photoshop stuff that we did. At the same time, we're going to be working on an independent study unit, so maybe that will be a CD cover or something like that, or a album cover, let's call it. Or maybe we'll be working on, I don't know, another app design. Ooh, I should have app design in here and stuff. And so all these pages, different things that we built during the school year, we can set up here as links. Now if we view it, if we view what it looks like, okay, this is on a phone. The 3 bars there is our menu. We can switch to any of those that we want to. Safety, so far we don't have any content. Let's look at it on here. Here are all our menu items, album cover, things like that, safety, and we can kind of go through and add the content to this. We can always jump out. Now, after I have published it, now it is out there. We can always unpublish it if we don't want it out there, okay? Again, we know our settings as well. If we want to view the publish site, it pulls up the URL that we set up at the beginning, McKenna Portfolio. This is home. And now this is what I would copy and submit on Google Classroom. I could probably even take out all that home stuff and just submit that. Okay. Let's go back and I'll just give you a quick little, if we wanted to add some stuff, to write some stuff, if we click where we're going to add our stuff, if we double click rather, and I want to add some text here, I click the text, safety unit. What is kind of nice is, I don't know if I have one on there, but you can grab stuff right from your Google Drive. So maybe you want to throw on there the safety PowerPoint that we did, and you can link right to things from your drive. So mine has got a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't think safety in our classroom. Maybe I'll link to that right there. That's awesome. So now, as long as the sharing is correct, I have shared that PowerPoint up there, on there. And we can see what it looks like if we go and we preview this. Safety unit. Here is the safety PowerPoint, which is very cool. People can check through that. And I made that safety page in about 10 seconds right there. Well, maybe a little bit more, but anyway. So there is that part of it. Oops. And then we could go and add content. So we're going to be able to go into our AutoCAD and maybe take a screen capture of our bridge build and add that as a picture here. So we could add an image. It could be by URL, it could be a search. My album, I could grab it. Google Drive, I could drag and drop anything in here. And we can have these pictures that we could put up on our website. What I've gone and done, maybe I'll show you this on another thing, is on my Google Drive, any pictures or things that I want to add to my website, I have put in a folder. So right here, website. So 3D printing, pathways, all that stuff. I've thrown all those pictures in there so I can just grab them out of there. So if you do a screen capture, maybe you could add those to your Google Drive as well. And then it's easy to find them and put them in. You can even embed some YouTube videos if you have YouTube videos. Such as there were some on my McKenna Math site. So anyways, the content is up to you. Hopefully you'll be able to get information from a bunch of the units that we did. I know maybe there was something, for some unforeseen reason, something from your Photoshop unit did not save or whatever. That's okay. Make sure to talk to me and we'll figure out what to do instead of that. But we should be able to put at least something up there from each of these units that we're doing. And we're building an e-portfolio about what you were able to create throughout the course of this technology class. Hope this helps. Good luck.